So this pose is called stirring the pot, opening the heart. I have the stick in front of me, and you can adjust the stick to any length away from your body. The closer you have to your body, you don't have too much of a deeper stretch. But if you have to shift the stick a little bit away from your body, you do get a deeper stretch. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come into the circle, like you're stirring in the pot, and you're opening up your heart, and you're bringing the stick towards your body, and you should feel a good stretch in your hips, in your low back, in your spine, and then you're going to reverse. 2 and 3. Now you're going to have the stick right in front of you. We're going to come into the skiing pose while we are sitting. So you're going to drop the stick over to the right and lifting the stick back up and over to the left and lifting the stick back up and over to the right. Nice deep breath, inhale and exhale to the left, and gently lifting the stick back up. And this time you're just going to come into downward facing dog. You're going to lift your hands up towards the top of the stick, and you just like you're hanging on the stick. Your forearms are aligned with your ears, and you're going to find this stretch really, really good in your shoulders, in your rhomboids. Nice deep breath, inhale. And then the top hand, you see it on the stick. You're going to walk that hand down, and then you're just going to walk one at a time, and we're going to come into the ragdoll. One thing about the stick is that you do have extra support. So in case if you do feel dizzy, if you have high blood pressure, or if you have vertigo, you have an extra tool to help you go down. And once when you reach to the very end of the stick, I have my right hand onto the very end of the stick. So my head is going to turn over to the left, and I'm going to bring that hand on top of the left, and then the opposite hand, and the head turns to the opposite side. Very, very slowly. And you're pressing the stick into the earth for support, and one at a time. Warming up the neck, and just turning from left to right as you're coming up. And once when you come to the center, you're going to hold the stick with one hand, and we're just going to come into this elephant trunk, rotating and releasing everything from the shoulders. So just swing your hands, and then you're going to grab the stick with one hand, and then you're just going to swing your other hand. And then you're going to place the stick onto your thighs, massaging the reflexology of the hands. Nice deep breath, inhale. And you're just going to roll it on your thighs. And once when you're done, you're going to place the stick to the right, very close to your body. And you're just going to hinge forward, extending both your hands out, and you're just going to come forward. Nice straight back. Take a nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale. And then bringing both the hands forward. And you're going to release it. This time you're going to have the stick over to the right side. And you're just going to lean to the right side. You can extend your left hand out.
Smile like that.
And see if you can lift your left leg out too. And you're going to flex your left foot at the same time. And then Place the left foot down, bringing the left hand in, and just give your shoulders a little roll before we go on to the other side. So this time you're going to have the stick onto the left side. You're going to lean towards the left. I'm feeling a good stretch in my biceps. I'm going to extend my right hand out. And if you wish to, you can just lift your right foot up and you are flexing your right foot. And releasing, placing the right foot in, and you're just going to swing your right hand and the left hand. And then coming back into the roly-poly to release the low back. 2, and then reverse. 1 and 2. Right. So this one, you're going to have the stick to the right side. You're going to extend your left hand out, palms facing up. So this is a half moon pose we are doing. You can extend the left hand and you're going to grab the stick. If this is too much of a stretch for your shoulders, you can lower that hand down and you're going to slide the right hand down towards the end of the stick, opening your heart, opening your shoulders, your pectoral muscles. Nice. Take a nice deep breath. You can either look down to release your neck, or you can even lift up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to hold the stick with your right hand and you're just going to roll your wrist. 2, 3, 4, and then reverse. And we're going to bring that left hand down. So that's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently you're going to lift your upper body up. You may feel a little lopsided because you're so nicely stretched on that side. So now we're going to come on to the other side. Notice how you feel on the other side. You may feel a little more tighter because both our sides are different. So I have the stick this time into my left hand and my right hand is extended out, half moon on this side. Nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. And I'm going to glide my left hand down towards the end of the stick. And I'm pressing the stick into the earth, opening my heart. I can feel a good stretch in my shoulders and my trapezius muscles. I'm going to hold the stick on the bottom and I'm going to roll the wrist with my right hand. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and gently come down. Oh, that is quite a stretch. So we're going to place the stick onto your thighs. You're going to bring both the palms onto your thighs, and you're going to lift your shoulders up with a nice deep breath. And like you're going to lift your palms up to like you're lifting something in your palms. Nice deep breath. Inhale, lifting your shoulders up, 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 lifting the hands up. Take a nice deep breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And you're going to turn the palms down and you're going to drop your hands and the shoulders at the same time with the exhalation. And just drop it. Oh, that feels so good. Releasing the shoulders and everything after all the good stretches we did with this stick. Walk right in the center of the chair. It's like we ladies are wearing high heels. You're pressing the heel into the block and you are pressing the toes into the earth, right? This is very good for plantar fasciitis, very good stretch. Also, if you have your feet all day into closed shoes, in tennis shoes or something, you can do this stretch at home also with a pillow. So you're going to lift your toes up, pressing the heel And then you're going to open the toes. I'm getting a good stretch into the inner part of my shins. And I'm going to press the toes sideways. Right? So you should feel a good stretch into this, into the shins, the calf, the ankle, and you're pressing the toes in. Then you're going to lift the toes up and stretch the toes. This is a very different stretch you're getting, especially in my ankles. And you're going to bring both the feet in, and one more time. There's a lot of things we can do with the block. You know, I have them play around with the block. You know, you go circling, spiraling the body like this. It's quite a workout. It does, you know, elevate your heart rate. And then once when you reach on the bottom, you reverse. You're spiraling your body. Feeling hot already around the whole body. Hey, and we're going. So that is one of the poses. There's another one that I wanted to share also. By placing, I'm sure a lot of the teachers does this one, right? Mm-hmm. This one. Strengthening the muscles in the thighs. And then you're just going to open your heart and come into this beautiful flow with your left hand on top, then the right hand on top, and then the left hand on top, and the right hand on top. So this is a block. I'm pressing the block into the shins, and this is a penguin. Mm-hmm. So you can even add your hand. This is a pigeon. And this is a penguin. This is a pigeon. And this is a penguin. Right? So our hands are working, shoulders, everything. And gently you're going to place the feet down. Releasing the block and just giving a little gentle massage. I really believe in self-massaging. So this is really good. Just give a little gentle massage to the feet. The seniors, they do love this, you know, massaging.
Yeah.
They love this. Yeah. Right. Okay. So that's the thing with the ball. Another thing that I have been really working with the block is about balancing. And if you look into the pictures where in Asia and in China, all those ladies that carry things on the head, they have a really good back and the posture is really straight. So I wanted to work on that, and I have been practicing that at home too by placing either you can place a book on top of the head or a block. So we're going to place the chair in the center, and we're going to use a block, and you're just going to walk around the chair. If you wish to hold the chair, you're welcome to, but notice what's happening. It's actually a brain teaser too. You're challenging with your mind, and you are just walking. You can even do this little hand movement. You can even sway your hands. And then you can even turn around and go to the opposite side. So your hands are flowing. Very good for balance. If it falls, it's okay. Yay, it didn't fall.
Yeah, I know, that was good. That's great.
Yeah. So.
What about you do a sideways bend with the block down, don't you?
Yeah, I do. While we're sitting? Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. So we're going to come into half moon with a block. This is actually one of my favorite one because it does open up your rib cage. So you're going to place your right hand onto the block, right? Notice what's happening to my left shoulder. It wants to take over, but I'm not going to let that happen. So we're going to do a little self-adjustment. You're going to take the left hand to the front of your right shoulder, and you're just going to open your heart, embrace your heart. Just open it. You can either stay here, cupping your shoulder, or if you want to, you can lift the left hand up like you're trying to reach something so beautiful from the top. Taking a nice deep breath. I can feel the energy from my hip bones to the fingertips all the way. Nice. And then gently bringing that hand down and lifting the upper body up. You do feel lopsided when you do that. Yeah, it's a very good stretch. It is a good stretch. And then we're going to come onto the other side. So left hand on the left block. Shoulder, right shoulder would want to take over. Embracing the heart. Embracing the heart. Opening the heart. You can just stay here, or you can lift your right hand up. Nice deep breath, inhale. Oh, it's a wonderful stretch, beautiful. Feels so good. And lifting your upper body up, bringing the right hand down, and just roll your shoulders. Roll it, and then you're gonna roll it the other side. Swim strokes. So you're gonna scoot forward in your chair. Your feet are hip width apart, flat, and we're gonna come into rose petals. I call this the rose petals. So you're gonna extend your left hand out, palms facing up, and you're gonna have an imaginary tray full of rose petals, your favorite colors of rose petals, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the rose petals, and your eyes are going to follow your right hand, and you're going to sprinkle your body with rose petals. It's a diagonal stretch, and once when you reach that this is all I can go, the rest of the flowers you're just going to drop it to Mother Earth. So you have a good stretch in your wrist on your left side. Notice my right wrist is, my fingers are pointed towards the earth. So I'm getting a good stretch in my wrist and in my forearms. Right, and I'm going to lift the fingers up, and I'm going to bring the fingers to the front of the room. And we're going to switch. So you're going to take the tray and you're going to switch it onto the right hand, and you're going to grab the rose petals. Beautiful colors of rose petals, your favorite color. And you're just going to sprinkle. Your eyes are following. Beautiful rose petals. You're sprinkling yourself. And this is all I can go. That's fine. You have the rest of the rose petals, and you're just going to send those rose petals to Mother Earth. And notice the stretch from your wrist all the way to your shoulders. Nice. Lifting the fingers up. Your eyes are following the hand. Both the hands come to the front, bringing your hands to your heart center into Anjali Mudra. So you're bringing your hands to your heart center, and you're going to interlace your fingers. Only your index fingers are pointed out. So this is called the Kesapna Mudra. It's called the Steeple Mudra, or some people call it the Charlie's Angels Mudra. You're going to extend the Kesapna Mudra out, pouring out the negative energy. That's what this mudra is for. And then you're going to have your feet a little bit wider than the chair, and you're just going to turn over to the right. And coming back to the center, and over to the left. And gently coming back to the center, bringing the steeple mudra to your heart center. And this time we're going to come into serpentine steeple mudra. So you're just going to bring that mudra from left to right. Notice my elbow, my shoulders, And you're going to lift that mudra up towards the ceiling. And feeling that steeple mudra, lifting it up, up, up. You're going to go over to the right side. And then you're going to come over to the left side. And gently bringing the steeple mudra to the center. And you're going to unwind the hands. And you're going to stretch the hands out. And the hands are pressing into each other. So we're going to come into the Ganesha mudra from here. So you're going to bring the hands down. You're not going to bring it down all the way until the tip of your thumbs are going to touch the hairline, the end of the hairline and the forehead. And see if you can try to bring the elbows together and lift the elbows up, and you're hinging a little bit forward in your chair. So this is called the Ganesha mudra. The elephant with the trunk up. And then gently bringing the hands back towards your heart center. And releasing the hands. You're going to shake your hands out to the right, to the center, and to the left. And then just roll your shoulders from left to right. So the balls, it's a very soft ball. And what you're going to do is you're going to place this ball, we're going to warm up the neck. So you're going to take this ball and you're going to place it in your neck. And you're just going to press your head into the ball, and the ball is pressing into the head. You're going to extend your left hand out, and you're just going to hold the ball. And you're going to bring the left hand over towards the right temple. And you're going to feel the stretch. Both your shoulders are relaxed. And then you're going to lift, extend. Coming back to the neutral position. And oh my God, that's such a beautiful stretch. I could feel it in my neck. So you're pressing that hand, and you're going to bring that hand over to the left temple. You can even lift your left hand out. Do you feel it in your neck?
On this side?
Yes. And then you're going to release your right hand, and you're going to grab the ball. Oh, you should feel all really warm here. Do you feel? Yeah. So now you're going to do the jar opening. So we all have a problem opening up the jar because we do have weak wrists and fingers. So I'm holding the ball in my left hand, and I have my fingers pointed towards me. And I'm just going to turn my hand, and I'm opening the jar. The little pointy part is massaging the hands of the ball at the same time. And then you're going to switch, and you're going to come onto the other side. First, the fingers are going to point in towards you, and you're just going to roll your wrist, and you're opening up the jar. Yes. Right. 3 times on this side, and release. And then what we're going to do is we're going to work onto the ankle again. So you're going to press the ball into the ankle. You're going to scoot forward in your chair and see if you can lift the ball up, pressing the ankle into the ball. You can even hold on to the front legs of the chair for support. Lifting the legs up, we are flexing the feet. I'm feeling a good stretch in my thighs, in my knees. Nice deep breath. And even on this one, you can try to see if you can balance the ball, and you can even come into the penguin legs, right? And then you can bring the feet together, or penguin legs. It's a different stretch. And then you're going to release. And you're going to release the ball. And then you're going to take the ball in your right hand, and we're going to work on the shoulder. So you're going to bring the ball in towards your body. So that's, you're bringing your shoulder forward, and you're going to take the ball, and you're going to swing it around. And then coming one more time. 2, your eyes can even follow, and your neck and everything is following the ball. Right, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So first you're going to bring the ball inward, and then out, and your eyes and your neck is also getting a good stretch. And bringing the ball inward, outward, to the right side, up, and down. And we're going to do 3 times on each side. And that's the 3rd time. This one.
Oh yeah, underneath the arms, that gets the lymph nodes.
Yeah, the lymph nodes, yeah.
That's good for cancer.
Very good for cancer and for lymph nodes, so this one is good. We're going to come into some standing postures with this stick. So we're going to come into the goddess pose. My toes are pointed out. I am pressing the stick into the earth. My spine is straight. My core is engaged. Right? And then you just, with the help of the stick, you're just bending your knees down and lifting the heels off the floor. And you're going to straighten your knees and lowering the heels down, and then bending your knees and lifting your upper body up again, and then one more time, bending the knees and lifting the upper body up. And then you can even add a little movement by holding this. You're lifting your heels off the floor, and you're holding the stick with one hand for support, and you're just opening up that hand. Bend your knees, lifting the heels, extending the left hand out, and you're opening up the left hand. And then gently bringing that hand back forward and lowering the heels. You're going to heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, and you're going to shake out your legs. So you're going to extend your right foot out, right, casually, and you're going to make a semicircle with the right leg comes over towards the left, toes are tucked in, heel is facing up, right. You're going to extend, you're going to bring your right hand into half cactus. And then you're going to bring the right hand back over onto the stick, and you're going to bring your left hand into cactus. Right. And bringing the left hand back in, you're going to just slide and make a semicircle with the right foot. Right foot meets the left, and you're just going to roll your knees. And then you're going to roll it the other side. And we're going to come onto the other side. So casually, you're just going to extend your left leg out, and you're going to make a semicircle with the left leg. Toes tucked in, heel is facing up. Your standing foot is so nicely rooted to the earth, right? And this time you're going to bring your left hand into half cactus. Very good for balance, strengthening the standing foot. And then you're going to bring the left hand, and the right hand comes into half cactus. And you're going to bring the right hand back onto the stick, unwind, and you're going to make that semicircle, and you're just going to roll the knees. And you're going to roll it the other way. This is one of my favorite ones. So you're going to have the stick right behind you. Right? I'm going to glide both my hands towards the bottom of the stick. I have a very good heart opening. And notice my shoulder blades. I'm trying to squeeze my shoulder blades into the stick. Right? And then you're going to open one more time. So the head is pressing into the stick, and the stick is pressing into the head. Very good heart opener, rounded shoulders. And then you're going to release the hands, and you're going to bring both your hands forward, and you're just going to swing. Actually, this is Jessica's pose that she does this. I learned this from her. And you're going to release it. And then we can even come into the half moon, standing half moon pose. So you have the stick in your right hand. The foot that's closer to the stick is going to be rooted to the earth. You're going to extend your left leg out, and you're going to extend your left hand out, palms facing up, and see if you can lift your hand up and grab the stick. And if you wish to, you can even lift the left leg up. Standing half moon with the help of the stick should take you a little bit deeper. Oh, it feels so good. It's a very good stretch. And then you're going to bring the left hand down, releasing. And we're going to come onto the other side. My left foot is rooted to the earth, extending the right leg out, right hand out, palms facing up. First, I'm going to extend my hand. I'm going to grab the stick with my right hand. And you can make adjustment to the stick, whether you want it closer to your body or you can have it away from your body. And then you're going to lift the right foot off.
And look at this camera and smile.
And then you're going to lower the right foot and lower the right hand. Oh, that is quite a stretch. And we're going to come on to the other side. So this is what I call the dancing with the stars. So we're going to be in a circle. So this is a circle. So I'm going to have my stick into the left hand. The foot that's outside the circle, I'm going to lead with that. So they said line dance is also very good for dementia and Alzheimer's. So this is a little bit of a brain work too that we are going to be working. You're going to remember the steps and the movement, and it's a lot of fun. So you're going to take the left foot, you're going to lead with your left foot. That's 1, 2, 3. And then the foot that's forward, you're going to go backwards. 1, 2, 3. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Backwards. 1, 2, 3. Now the hand that's outside the circle, I'm going to extend that hand out, and I'm going to come into half moon, and I'm just going to come into this little swing. Now we're going to go on to the other side. So the foot that's outside the circle, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The hands are outside the circle, extend it out, grabbing the stick, and come and just do the swing. And we're going to go on to the other side. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The hand that's outside the circle, grabbing the stick, and come into the swing. So I call this the Dancing with the Stars. And it's a lot of fun when we are in a whole group, when everybody's together, we go into circle, and we just have a lot of fun. And it's actually a good workout for your heart also, because first you start off slow and then you speed up. So it's a good workout also. You could feel your heart rate going up with that. So, and then there's another one that we do also in the circle. We stand in a circle, and we come into lunge, into warrior. We can even do warrior with a stick. Actually, it's so good because you have an extra tool, and you can feel a good stretch in your hamstring. Right? So we're all going to come into circle, into warrior. Holding the stick, pressing the stick into the earth, you're going to lift your right hand up. And then gently, you're going to bring the right hand down, holding the stick with your right hand. You're going to lift your left hand up. And then gently, you're going to bring your left hand down, holding the stick for support. You're going to peel the back heel off the floor, straighten the front knee, and the left meets the right. And you're just going to make that circle again, and we're going to come on to the other side. So this time the left foot in lunge, holding the stick, and you can adjust your stance. You can have a shorter stance, and I have long legs, so whatever way is comfortable for you. You want to make sure your hip bones are in a line together and you are straight. Pressing the stick into the earth, that's when you really, really feel the stretch. And you're going to lift your right hand up. Right hand comes down. And you're going to lift your left hand up. And the left hand comes down. And you're going to peel the back heel, straighten the front knee, and the right leg meets the left. And one more time, you're going to roll it one way, and then you're going to roll it the other way. And then you're going to take the stick, you're going to come into a little bit of a wider stance, and then you're going to turn over to the left and over to the right, because we won't have room for this, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, so this one we not, but it's really a good stretch. It releases your low back, this one. And you can even do lunge in a little bit of an advanced class. What we do is you can come into the lunge, and then you're going to lift it up, and then you could turn the other side and come into the lunge. And lift it up, come into the lunge. And you just play around. So you have the T lights into both your hands. And I'm going to lift my right foot up. And I'm going to come into lunge, into warrior one. And I'm going to bring both the T lights up. And I'm going to bring the T lights back out. peeling the back heel off the floor, and the left meets the right. This time the right foot is gonna, can I go over here? The left comes into lunge, bringing both the hands out in front with the tea light, and then bringing the hands back out again, and the right foot meets the left. So now you're going to stand on your 2 feet. You're going to extend the right foot out, and you're going to take the tea light over towards the right foot, and you're going to bring it out, right? Bringing the right foot back in, left leg extends out, the tea light goes towards your foot, lifting the right hand up, and you're just gonna swing, and you're gonna bring that hand down, bringing the left back to the center. This time you're gonna bring both the hands out. Actually, tea lights are so good. It's actually, you can even meditate on it just by gazing at the light. And then I like this one too. When you come into lunge, and you just bring your hands into serpentine hands like this with the light. Very, very graceful. And then you're gonna bring it around like you're making an S. Bringing out to the side and over to the side. And then you're going to bring onto the other side. So your left leg is in front. And you're going to start with the S on this side to the left side. Like you have an imaginary S. And you can even gaze at the tea lights. It's actually very calming for your mind. And then you bring the hands out and come back to the center. And bringing the hands together. Actually bringing the palms in together. And sometimes you can even have flower petals, and that mudra is called the Pushpa Pudha Mudra. So we're going to end the class with the Pushpa Pudha Mudra. So you have flowers in your hands, and we'll end the class. Bringing the hands to the heart center. Thank you very much. Namaste. So we're going to come into the Krishna pose. So what we're going to do is you're going to have your feet hip-width apart. You're going to lift all 10 of your toes, and you're going to press them into the earth, right? So all the weight is going to be on your left foot. You're going to peel the back heel of the right foot, excuse me. You're going to extend the right leg out. And you're just going to make that semicircle with your right leg, and you're going to swing the right leg over right beside the left, to the outer part of the left foot. Toes tucked in, heel is up. Your core is engaged, lifting your sternum up. You're going to extend your right hand out. And you're going to make that semicircle with your right hand. You're going to bring this thumb to the corner of your left lip, lower lip. You're going to take your pinky finger and you're going to take your thumb, and you are all playing the flute. And what the thumb is doing, you're just going to stretch the thumb, the corner of your lower lip, and that is reminding us to smile. You all have beautiful smiles, all smiling. Feeling the energy from one finger to the other finger. A lot of things are happening. Your standing foot is rooted to the earth. So this is called the Krishna pose, or some people call it the Murali Asana. Some people call it the Venu Asana. Right? And then you're going to release your hands, bringing both the hands onto the hip for support. You're going to lift the right foot up, making that semicircle and bringing that right to meet the left. And you're just going to roll the knees one more time. So you're going to stand next to the block. You're going to lift your right foot up and you're going to bring it over to the right side. So you are into lunge. You're going to take the sticks and you're going to place it over to the left side and you're going to bang the stick 3 times. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. And all the weight is on your right foot, bringing the left foot back to meet the right. You're going to take the left foot and you're going to come into lunge onto other side. So now the sticks are on the right side. So your eyes are following the stick. It's a very beautiful, graceful pose. So you can just going to bang the stick. 1, 2, 3. Right? And my right foot meets the left. And then this time, taking the right foot over to the other side. The stick stays onto the left side. So this is actually very good for your mind also, because you're watching the sticks, the steps, and everything. So it's a brain teaser too, little bits. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And